Welcome back to News Geelong on this Friday evening. One moment we're talking about the drought, the next, with all this rain, we're thinking of flooding. The City of Greater Geelong have conducted a study of 700 hectares in Leopold's north, mapping the low-lying and flood-prone areas. This study will ensure these areas will be restricted building zones. Andrea Cozza discussed this more with Councillor Rod McDonald.
News Geelong spoke to Councillor Rod McDonald regarding the recent Leopold North flood mapping. Councillor Rod McDonald, if you could tell us a little bit about the Leopold North flood mapping following recent public consultation.
Yeah, Andrew, that was a study done in consultation with the public, and it covers an area of around about 700 hectares, which is essentially the main drainage area for Leopold, for stormwater.
So how will the study affect the area?
Look, it identifies low-lying areas where there'd be restrictions for building, for example, and clearly outlines where those various areas are susceptible to a 1 in a 100-year flood event. And so we'll be able to use that information then to develop a planning scheme amendment which will guide any future development of the area.
So exactly what area was affected?
Well, it's really north of the Bellarine Highway. Is where the lowest area of the Leopold is, and it extends through to Corio Bay to the north.
Is there any opportunity for members of the community to contribute at this stage?
Yeah, look, up to this point we have already conducted consultation with the residents, but when we come to do a planning scheme amendment, of course there'll be formal consultation further at that stage, but it's important we do identify and we do this work so that any development that occurs in future is we understand the effects of any potential flooding.
Andrea Cozza for News Geelong.
Thanks again, Andrea. A Deb Ball is increasingly becoming a huge event in young people's lives, with hours of dance rehearsals, hundreds of dollars spent on outfits, hair and limousines. Well, it's just as important for the students at Barwon Valley School and Nelson Park. The schools combine every 2 years for their own special Deb Ball, which is supported by Rotary. News Geelong caught up with some very excited students at a rehearsal in preparation for their big night at the South Barwon Civic Centre.
I'm joined with Kathy Pitts, and you are a VCAL teacher at Nelson Park School. And tell us what's happening here today. It's very exciting.
Today we're having our final rehearsal for the biannual Deb Ball that we hold Nelson Park and Barwon Valley together, assisted by Torquay Rotary Club, helping us with the organisation, and a lot of their members assist with donating their time and services.
All right, I'm joined with Harrison, who's a school leader, and Lisa from Barwon Valley School. Tell us all about the practice you've been doing for the Deb Ball.
We're doing very hard and we're practising very well this year. It's been very good to do it.
What's your favourite dance?
The waltz. It's very good to do that one.
Be lots of fun when you're all dressed up tomorrow with all your families here as well.
That's right.
So what's the best thing about doing the dancing?
That makes me happy.
You enjoy it? Makes you happy?
Yeah.
Fantastic. And who are you going to be dancing with?
Harrison.
Your partners?
Yeah, we are. We are partners.
Now, Sarah and Bryce, you have got a very special job to do tomorrow night. Can you tell us about it?
My mom. Hi.
And you're the flower girl.
Yes.
What colour's your dress?
White.
Beautiful. And what are you going to be wearing tomorrow, Bryce?
A suit.
A suit. All right, Sam, you're here with your nan Margaret. How have you been enjoying all the practice for the Deb?
It's been good, yeah, it's been really good, and I've had a really good time.
And is Nan going to dance with you tomorrow?
My mum is, so yeah, she's not here now, but my mum is going to dance with me tomorrow night, so yeah.
And Nan, you must be very proud.
Extremely proud, and I think the schools have done a wonderful job and need to be acknowledged for what they've done with the children. I think it's terrific.
And you'll be able to be here tomorrow?
Oh yes, my word. I'll definitely be having one dance. Seeing you live with Nana.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy the night.
We will, and thank you
Thanks
so
very
much.
much.
And I'm sure all the staff and students and families will have an unforgettable night. The new Geelong Community Support Register is an initiative of the police and the City of Greater Geelong and funded by the state government. The information collected can be assessed by the police and other emergency services to assist authorities during medical and other emergencies. People on the register can request to receive regular check-up phone calls from the volunteer team. Andrea Cozza spoke with Councillor Brendan Lloyd.
Last week, the City of Greater Geelong launched the Community Support Register.
Well, what the register does is provide security for people. They know that there's always a phone call that's going to come along, and if there's any difficulty, they know they can ring a contact person or a member of their family. So it really provides that security for elderly people and people with disabilities to remain in their own home, knowing that help is only a phone call away.
Who will benefit from the Geelong Community Register, and what information is registered?
First of all of the community of the City of Greater Geelong will benefit. More importantly, it'll be the more senior members. We'll give them a facility where they can have their particulars recorded in a safe place, and we'll have an understanding of who are residents of the homes and their likely times of absence, and also any other information that we need to safely monitor them and to give them confidence. And it'll all be done by agreement through the senior resident and also the people that hold the register.
Mayor Mitchell, following the success of the Community Register at the Ballerine Peninsula, how did the Community Register for Geelong come about?
Oh, look, it's an expansion of the register. The state government has funded it, and it's a police operation which is run by volunteers. So, thanks must go to the state government for expanding their funds to enable this to happen, because it's a good program, and it's a program that does add to people's safety and the way they feel about elderly people or people with disabilities, or basically anyone, I suppose, that is lonely and feels the need for this. It's a great program.
Andrea Cozza at Geelong City Hall for News Geelong.
A wonderful initiative to enhance security and confidence in our community. This is News Geelong on this Friday evening, and as we go to a break, we'll return with sport and weather after this.